Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe Dark Magic palette. I plan on doing a video using every single one of these palettes so that way you can see how they perform and different looks that you can create with all of the different colors that come in the Vault collection. Like I said, I did use the Dark Magic palette. It is what is on my eyes right now. I am just specifically focusing on this tutorial. I don't really show how to do anything else. I just specifically focus on the eyes. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to do all of the videos, just specifically focusing on the eyeshadow palette. I will be talking about the eyeshadows, their blendability, their pigmentation, so on and so forth, kind of like as I go through the tutorial, because this will be a voiceover. Yeah, so I mean, just by playing with this first palette, I do enjoy the eyeshadows. I don't think that they're extremely hard to work with or anything. I didn't encounter any problems with them. However, I did just use one of the palettes, so you never know, but I don't like to judge something if I haven't tried it myself. So that is why I bought these palettes. I thought that they would be really good because I loved the original Jaclyn Hill palette. I had high hopes for this. So far, I haven't been let down. So I guess if you want to see how to create this eye look using the Dark Magic palette from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Vault collection, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to start with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm just using this on my eyelid, and I'm also putting it under my eye, and I'm just blending this out to give myself a nice clean even base. And then I'm going to dip into the shade Poof, and I'm going to blend this into my crease to set the base, and so that way the eyeshadow doesn't stick or grab. And now I'm dipping into the shade Potion on a smaller fluffy brush, and I am blending this into the outer corner and the inner corner because I'm wanting to create a halo eye shape. And I'm also going to wing it out on the outer corner, going back into with the brush that I used with the shade Poof just to help me blend. Then I'm going to take the shade that just sounded so weird to say. But anyways, I'm just going to blend this over the green just to help diffuse the line and make sure that I have no harsh edges. Alright, now I'm taking the shade Inside Job, and I'm using a slightly dense and slightly fluffy packing brush to apply this. And I'm following the same shape of that halo cat eye, so I'm applying it in the inner and outer corners a little bit lower than Potion. But I'm still going to blend it out, but again, I'm just keeping it pretty controlled, not going too high up, and still winging it out on that outer corner. And you'll notice as I'm executing this eyeshadow look, I just keep packing on the shades that I used previously or the current shade that I'm working with, just so that way I can build pigmentation, and as I blend, sometimes the color kind of fades, so I'm just making sure that the pigmentation isn't lost and I'm building. Now I'm dipping into the shade Temptress, which is the black, and I'm taking a really small, dense packing brush and applying this on the outer corner and the inner corner. And my dumb self was out of frame, so you can hardly see this, but I'm just following, again, the same shape as before and applying it just a little bit lower down so it's a little bit more controlled and concentrated in those inner and outer corners. And then just taking a larger fluffy brush to help blend as I go. Now taking the Kat Von D Lock It Whiteout Concealer, I am taking a synthetic flat brush and I am doing a halo eye cut crease type of thing. I am making sure that it's center, and I really take my time on this part to get the shape right, and I'm making sure that I don't go too far into the inner corner or too far in the outer corner, and I'm just blending that in with the green shadows. And now I'm taking the shade Power Cut, which is the light silvery shade, and I'm packing this on top of that concealer, and this is what's going to set it. And with the tacky white base, it's really going to make that silver pop. And I do believe I did spray my brush with some Fix Plus just because I do that with every shimmer shadow that I use. And once I place that color, you can see I'm kind of going back and forth and blending the edges
just to make sure that the silver blends with the green. Now I believe I went back into the shade Potion, and I'm just using a fluffy brush and smoking out my lower lash line, and then going back in with the Inside Job shade and then in with the Temptress, just following the same pattern as I did on the upper lid and smoking out my lower lash line. Then taking the Power Cut shade and putting it in my inner corner and the center of my lower lash line. For mascara, I am applying many coats of the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash because I kind of wanted that spidery, separated, thick lash look, and I'm only applying individual lashes just to kind of fill in the gaps, but that is the completed eye look.
Okay guys, so that is it for this tutorial. If you enjoyed this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.